Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. Through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is try to get 201 trades, each an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades. We do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. In today's video, we're going to be looking at MMTLP and then potentially huge news about to drop. We're also going to be looking at Apple, which today reached all-time highs based on news that we're also going to be sharing with you, and also finishing off by having a look at tick symbol GME Gamestop, which has been recently covered in the video. So go ahead and check out the previous videos. And there has been a rebound today in the share price. It is also on our watch list, and we're also going to be looking at the latest data with regard to short volume. So stay tuned for that. So before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the market. So we can see here, first headline from Yahoo Finance, we can see that the stock market today, the overall stocks wavered ahead of the Fed news, which is expected very soon, but Apple has surged to a record. So this was also breaking news shared in the Discord when it hit close to $199.80, and then if we have a look at later on, it's breached the $200 mark, reaching an all-time high, and at time of editing it was just in excess of $204.67. So there was great news. So if we can see here the news that was shared in the Discord, that Apple did reach an all-time high after the long-awaited AI push. So let's have a look at a reaction here from Elon, and what Elon stated is that if Apple integrates OpenAI at the OS level, then Apple devices will be banned from his companies, and he believes that is an unacceptable security violation. I believe these tweets did get a clarification on there from X. So there was clarification of that, because obviously there is more to that. So let's have a look at the heat map here for Apple. In terms of the only stock green at time of editing, significantly on the heat map, and we can see most of the market is down. And finally, shout out here to Quiver Quantitative, who posted about their representative Josh Gottheimer, who's just disclosed trades of up to $20 million from Microsoft call options, along with many other trades. He has now traded $84 million in stock and options, and he sits on the House Subcommittee on Investor Protection. So great investment there from Josh. Let's have a look at the latest developments for MMTLP. So shout out here to Pulte, who has also been featured in some of the previous videos. So go ahead and check out the latest developments, and especially in the previous video where we looked at conversation between Pulte and Andrew Tate. So what Pulte has just posted earlier is GME, MMTLP and BBBY all share so many things in common that it is scary. And there was some breaking news for BBBY, and what we can see here, Pulte's gone on to post that GameStop chairman and CEO Ryan Cohen just won his 16B lawsuit regarding his investment in Bed Bath & Beyond. So great news there for GameStop chairman Ryan Cohen, and he states here this was an insane case and a giant distraction. So congratulations to Ryan Cohen here. So positive news there. But let's now look ahead at the developments for MMTLP, and what he's also stated is that he's looking for 2 volunteers to speak to obviously retail investors about MMTLP at the Retail Investor Rally on December the 7th in Lauderdale, Florida, and they should be able to speak on behalf of the MMTLP community. So I believe Curtis has put himself forward. I'm not sure who the second person is likely to be. So again, I don't think there is a better person than Curtis out there to represent the MMTLP community. And in other developments in terms of potential breaking news for MMTLP, what Curtis has gone on to post earlier is the MMTLP when this drops, and he's talking about potential news, but it is a little bit cryptic. But he's gone on to say that he thinks his reputation speaks for itself, but if in doubt, information has been provided to the parties with the power to leverage it to the fullest. So this is obviously sharing a little bit more detail about what it potentially could be to the fullest extent before releasing it publicly. So we are expecting to get this news hopefully soon. He also says he also wasn't the one to uncover it, so major props to the curious mind who continue to dig. So one thing I've always said is that the MMTL community is one of the most united families with their problems as well, but the community is also one of the best I've ever seen in the trading community that are carrying out due diligence and research and asking important questions, and that looks like certainly what is happening here. So he also says it doesn't generate the result that he's expecting, but he is happy to drag 10 more people into the light for their participation in the manipulation of MMTLP, and the evidence and conflicts of interest are irrefutable. So hopefully something huge there about to break. I'd like to share with you some breaking news that we shared in the Discord, and this was with regard to Representative Maria Salazar, and she's invested approximately $50,000 into a stock called DT Midstream, also known as ticker symbol DTM. This is a natural gas pipeline company, and she also conveniently sits on the House Committee on Foreign Affairs, and this was the first time that we've seen a politician trading this stock. And if we have a look at the chart, I'm going to share with you the chart for the previous 6 months, and we can see here certainly the trend for ticker symbol DTM is extremely bullish. It is going up quite nicely and currently up in excess of 26.25% and currently trading at $69.16. So one that we will be watching. But let's now have a look at what's happening today for GameStop. We can see at time of editing it was up till approximately 2 p.m. UK time, trading around about level, and we have seen a significant resurgence and a bounce up, currently up in excess of 16.18%, and at time of editing trading at $28.87. So a good reversal in momentum there. Well, let's have a look at the short sale volume, which is provided by FINRA, and this is the offer exchange volume. We can see again huge amount of short volume. We've also covered this in the previous video. Not as much as the 7th of June, where it was in excess of 103 million, but currently still in excess of 60 million. So let's have a look at what's been happening with GameStop. So shout out here to Unusual Wales, who've just posted and stated that the GME options premiums have flipped to bullish after 2 days of bearish premium in the last 45 minutes. So the bulls are leading by opening new $25 and $30 calls expiring this Friday. So ticker symbol GME. So if you would like to get breaking news with regard to stocks, due diligence, and also join us in our challenge as well as get a copy of our weekly watch list, details are in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.